Well, to be honest, I haven't thought about playing Purdue. We put all of our efforts and our focus in playing Illinois. We have a lot of respect for Illinois. And, you know, we don't have that, we're going to prepare for everybody mentality. We prepare for Illinois. Some of the things we'll take away from the first game, though, is, you know, that they can be very powerful coming back. You know, April Wilson's fantastic point guard. Her and Ashley Morissetti make up a pretty dynamic backcourt. They played really well. Their backcourt played really well down the stretch at our place. One of the things we'll have to focus on with them is rebounding. They sent the game in overtime with the offensive rebound and got fouled on it and made the free throw to send it into overtime. So we'll definitely have to focus on rebounding. And I think their post play down the stretch of the season with Dominique McBride and Harks, we're playing some pretty good basketball. So we're going to have to shore up and tighten up our post defense in preparation for Purdue.
Right here in the middle.
Coach Washington, what stood out to you / impressed you the most about this win over the Illini today?
What impressed me or what stood out to me? Well, you know, I always think the first game of a tournament is sometimes it's the hardest. And it doesn't have to do with the matchups or anything, but it has to do with the environment. It has to do with knowing that, you know, you got to win this game to advance. And I always think the first game of the Big Ten tournament or the NCAA tournament is really a tough game. So the fact that we were able to kind of persevere, especially through that third quarter when Illinois made, you know, they outplayed us the third quarter and came back and started to get their momentum. We withstood that. We rallied back and we made the plays down the stretch. You know, Bree Banks made a big jumper down the stretch. Tanaya made some free throws. Candace came in and made 2 huge free throws. And then we got the stops on defense when we needed to, the last 2.5 minutes of the game. So our composure down the stretch of the game to close it out, I think, is the thing that stood out to me the most.
Right here.
And also, Coach Washington, were you pleased with Ashanti Thomas and Jalen Williams? They came off the bench, had really good blocks and rebounds, and scored a couple points for you down low.
Absolutely. You know, 2 freshmen who, you know, their minutes have been up and down all season, but I thought on this stage, this moment, they came in and made some big plays. That offensive rebound and putback at the end of the half by Jalen was really big as a good momentum boost for us going into the locker room. And then Ashanti, you know, she got some good stops and made a couple blocks and got a couple big rebounds for us. So their presence was definitely felt.